BK Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
In the last few years, we've seen league-wide scoring surge in the NBA. Now, many credit years of defensive rules changes, such as limiting hand-checking on and off the ball and getting rid of contact in the paint. Now, everyone isn't pleased with these changes. Some say defense is no longer allowed. But a higher pace of play, more efficient shot selection, and lots of threes also play a role. Most fans aren't complaining. Kevin?
It sure is fun to watch, D.A. Thank you. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. They got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, there's Dallas, just a few spots below there.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the year's gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
Abundantly clear. I mean, they can compete with any team in the league, and I think they still have some upside, room for improvement.
And now the Lakers starting group, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then it's Magician. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Mitchell Long in at the 1. And for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Ricky Rubio is out there with Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward.
You know, guys, the Dallas Mavericks with the longest active sellout streak of any pro basketball team. You can put sellout in quotes because they actually give a lot of tickets away to schools and community service groups to make sure that building is full.
Here's Rubio. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
On the finishing end of the catch and shoot, Rubio trying to become a better all-around scorer.
Here's Magician. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. You know, Clark, the Mavericks making their games accessible to Dallas fans, much more concerned with the packed house than the revenue at the gate.
Yeah, and I like that philosophy, guys. I mean, building their future fan base, those fans will be around for a while, giving young people a chance to become Mavericks fans for life. And you start early, and it pays dividends down the road usually.
So it's the Lakers now, after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. The shot's good from Magician.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Doncic. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. An even 3-on-3 break. And the foul goes on the Magician. That's his first foul.
Oh, you got a last 2, huh?
Here's Doncic. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Doncic has got 5.
Exploiting whatever he sees out there. Does a nice job seeing the game.
The shot's good from Magician.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Got y'all mixed up, huh, boy? Got you all mixed up, bruh.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Lakers working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. And Adebayo throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Rubio. 14 points from him the last game against Oklahoma City.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
Count that bucket.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4 or 5.
Magician passes to James. There's the pass to Magician. The fadeaway. Here's Davis.
Gotta have that.
Missed inside.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The start of the standings could be very different, Clark, from where you finish. As a team, what do you do to continue to improve as the season goes on?
I think it's a combination of little things and guys getting more familiar and more accepting of their roles. But I think it's always attention to detail, Kevin. That's really where teams make the most improvement. Not forgetting the little things on a daily basis, the habits that produce winning over time.
Here's Doncic after the made shot from Magician. Finney-Smith offline with his three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Throws it down.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Rubio looking around. Here's Finney-Smith. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Los Angeles leading by 3.
Ooh!
And he gets it to go. No problem on the
Have I missed a 3 yet?
3 from Magician. Magician's got 13.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Rubio, the pass to Doncic. To halt the run. No good there. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Magician. From outside, off the mark. Dallas is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Inside.
That's all the percentages, the game mechanics, all that shit. Basically saying, no, you don't get to make this one because you done made 3 out of 4.
Doncic outside. Back to
I got
Rubio.
plenty of time, but it's like he wasn't trying to give it.
The Lakers with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, LeBron's taken a lot of punishment over the years. For him, just part of the game.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Now it's trying to send me back into the second quarter. That shit's annoying.
Let's go for a different look here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Doncic. Ricky Rubio checked in for Curry. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for Jalen Brunson. They've got Napier. Also, Ricky Rubio's out there. And it's Kleber in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Clock at 4. For the 3.
Bitch, get that shit the fuck out of my house. Who the fuck does he think he is? Who the fuck does this motherfucker think? Y'all see that shit? Fuck it. Thought he was gonna shoot a 3 on me in the corner. Who in the hell does Ricky Rubio think he is? I'm right on you, bro. Oh, he thinks because I ain't on him, he okay. Bro, I already knew where you was at. I was already fucking on you. Like, you fucking stupid? Look at that shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Clock at 2. Here's Powell. Off the left rim and out. The Lakers in the lead. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Grizzlies had a huge game. He scored an amazing number of points, and all game long he seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take it whenever they get it.
Well, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time. Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Releases. Again, the Lakers.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Finney Smith, and he's good.
That's one thing I don't like about 2K. I'm told to guard one guy. It shows you who you're supposed to guard. Obviously, I'm on the guy the whole time, right? This is the guy that's making me fucking guard, right? Ricky Rubio, right? Telling me to guard him. I'm on him the whole time. And all of a sudden, this motherfucker leaves his guy, and now I'm blamed for it.
And the three ball. Finney Smith's got himself on the board with
broken,
three.
Dude.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Well, out of Canada by way of Stanford University. 6'11", power forward Dwight Powell.
Boy, a high-energy guy is Powell, guys. He's a pogo stick and a rim runner. Very quick-footed. I think that makes him tough to tag slicing through the lane. His activity and agility really what separate him and get him minutes on the court. Boy, you look at Maximilian Kleber, the German native. I mean, this guy's a very capable shooter, but it's his defense that keeps him on the court. He's 6'11", but has quick feet, which allows him to defend multiple positions.
And the second free throw, good. Mark, you think of European players, it's usually the offensive end where they thrive, but Kleber is a versatile defensive stopper, too.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, this guy can shut you down because he moves his feet, he's strong, really keeps driving lanes from opening up on the perimeter, and his positioning and timing make him a good shot blocker, too.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your
contact
rim.
finisher.
Guys,
Get the
I
fuck
love
off
his
me,
fight
bitch.
and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
Finney Smith passes to Nathan. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Rubio with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
The ball there off the mark from Magician.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Napier kicks to Finney Smith. Pass to Kleber. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Mark, we're seeing a lot of shooters drawing contact. They have that art form down. They know exactly what to do and how to position their bodies, don't they?
Yeah, you really do, Kevin. And I don't know if anybody's any better than James Harden, in part because he's so skilled with the ball, but he's a really thick, strong, agile guard, which makes him hard to defend without fouling him. And he's really developed that ability to seek contact in a legal manner. I don't think anybody does it any better than him.
Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down.
shoots from 14. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Doncic has got 15 points. So for Dallas, their last game a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Horton Tucker, the pass to Magician. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Dallas making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. James is checked in. Here's Magician, guarded by Doncic. Mitchell Long passes to Magician. Kicks to James. Here's Magician, trying to get open to Davis. The shot's good from Magician. Magician's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Rubio, right side. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
This is a part of the floor that Rubio can exploit. The in-between area.
Here's Magician, guarded by Doncic. No good from Magician. Rubio outside. To the inside. Finney-Smith kicks to Rubio. Clock is at 3. Over Davis. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Dallas. Jalen Brunson comes in for Ricky Rubio. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Fucking doing something. Fucking game. You know, the actual controller person needs a goddamn break. Sometimes. we're back.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in.
And let's check out stats for James. He's coming off an excellent.
What up? Oh my God! What store did you have to go into? Oh, they make you do it at Sam's. Oh, well, Brandy made you do it. Oh, well, I mean it's not too bad. I mean I don't know. I can't say much because it's like I feel bad because like one of my grandma gets sick, but it's like I can't breathe in them motherfuckers. Like Symphony, I was like, how do you get your glasses not fog up? And she just laughed at me. She was like, you don't. And I just was like, what do you mean? She's like, you don't. You just take them off or you just deal with it. And I'm like, I couldn't work then. Yeah, I'm just like, because she'll be working in the hospital and it gets hot down there at the bottom where they make the food. And I'm just like, oh, hell no. Like, So, did you hear about Stillwater? They passed a mandate until November 30th you have to wear a mask in public. Yeah, I was like, what? How is that even? That's crazy. Fucking, I'm on 2K. Oh, Keyshawn always talking shit. He's like, you quit playing that career mode. This shit's gay. I'm like, man, you just jealous of them over here fucking flossing shit. Yeah, he's like, you fucking career mode stupid. I was like, you need to play my league. People watch that. I said, I don't give a fuck about people watching me. I said, I'm just worrying about streaming for an hour or longer. I said, I got videos that are 3-4 hours long. I said, where you at? He's like, you're boring. Videos are boring. I said, it's not about how boring it is. It's just content for myself. I said, I'll go back and watch them. I want them saved. I want them there for years later. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to try to do every fucking game. Every season game. Get them all recorded. Every one of them. He was like, you're not going to sim anymore? I was like, no, I'm going to play the whole season 3. Just bam. Every fucking game. Every motherfucking game. You should see the one the night I got mad and turned off the Xbox. I was like, you ain't going to cheat me, 2K. Boop! And I just turned the Xbox off to restart the game. Because I was about to lose. I was like, nope, you ain't going to cheat me. Not with 70 motherfucking points. No, you ain't. I got pissed. I was salty. It's on there, too. I deleted it off YouTube, but it's on Twitch. You can't delete Twitch's videos. They just delete themselves after, like, 15 days or something. Or something like I don't know what it is, but... Anyway. Hey, no, I really called you, though. So, does the warehouse usually carry Schedule 80? Because William and Lindsay's well after trailer, like, fucked up, and Cody pulled it out. It's like 200 feet deep, and it's got Schedule 80 fittings, like the grade fittings. He's like, I'm calling everywhere. No one carries that shit. I'm like, yeah, they probably won't. I was like, we have a little bit at my store, but they're just random shit. I said, I'd have to look up on the computer on Monday. I'd have to go in there and see what we have and where we carry it. Because I was like, every store carries something different, or they don't carry it at all. I was like, so I'll probably have to go to the warehouse, I told him. He's like, I don't care, I'm just going to need the fittings. Okay, see, I didn't think of that. I should have told him that, yeah. So someone will have it. It's not like he'll be, okay, so he won't be shit out of luck. Because he's like, I need some male fittings and some this and that. And I'm like, yeah, we should have it. Cool. So he'll just have to wait till Monday. He said he's got to dig the pump out today. He's like, oh my God, pulled out so much pipe. I'm like, oh my God. It's too much. Alright, don't forget to get hot links. Alright, bye. Don't forget them hot links, bruh. Don't forget them hot links. Don't forget them hot links. Don't forget them hot links.
One season. Came in about 14 points.
Hey, I just called Preston to make sure, like what kind of stuff we do carry. Maybe he said that even if stores are out or the warehouses don't have what we need or whatever, he said the commercial side of 141 or that's the store number. It's over there by where Toys R Us used to be and Crossroads and all that. It's by the warehouse. It's just like 166 and 935. He said that store, they carry all the Schedule A shit, even if I couldn't find it for some reason. So he's like, don't worry about it. I'm like, cool. Because I didn't know for sure if we'd have everything. He's like, we carry everything at that store. They carry shit up to like, I seen an elbow over there one day, a PVC elbow, Cody. It would take 3 people to pick it up. That's how big it was. It was easily like 25, 30 inches around. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck is that? And they're like, yeah, that's big shit. They carry copper up to like 14 inches, 16 inches, 20-inch copper. I'm like, what do you need a 20-inch piece of copper for? Apparently you do. A 20-inch piece of copper I seen the other one day. 20 foot long, 20 inches around. Like, what do you, I don't know what you use that on. They was like, yeah, just all kinds of stuff, hospitals, all kinds of stuff. I'm like, what? Holy shit. But yeah, he said they would have it. Okay. Yeah. I asked him who might have it, like, besides us, and he said, like Ferguson or Wynn Nelson, but I think they're all closed on Sundays, too. Yeah. Is it the joints at the top of the pipe or the bottom that are bad? Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah. We'll get them. Alright.
Nine assists and 5 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, he keeps the ball moving, and of course, finds the open man.
Here's Brunson. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Dallas?
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw good from Magician. We were asked this the other day, you and I, if you could choose one guard in the league to shoot a clutch 3-point shot for you, Clark, who would be your guy?
Ironically, they're both on the same team, Kevin. I would start with Steph Curry. I think he clearly is the guy you want shooting it. And then after that, I would go with Klay Thompson. There are a number of other guys, but Steph is a pretty good gap in front of most. And then I think Klay is just a notch or two below Steph.
Great bet. Lillard up in Portland, another one. There's so many great ones in the NBA. But...
Yeah, Lillard would certainly be on the 3-man list for sure.
Lead against Doncic.
Got your big ass on lock.
Lets the 3 fly. Drills the 3-pointer. Doncic has got the lead up to 2 now for Dallas.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Porzingis with the block.
I'll tell you what, Porzingis showing great timing as the anchor of the defense there.
That's good from Doncic on the assist by Curry. 20 points for Luka Doncic.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient,
Fucking
guys.
suck
And
my
a big
dick.
reason why they hold this lead right now.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Runs in the pass to Porzingis. Here's Kleba. Now, here's Doncic, guarded by Kuzma. Takes the 3. Doncic, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Porzingis at the elbow. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got 9.
Well, you can't allow Porzingis to get this positioning, guys. I mean, he's too big and skilled, and he showed it there.
Here's Magician. And
Come on, man.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as
That
we
should clutch moment. Yeah.
It's Dallas
That's
leading by
momentum.
just one.
We need to change that.
Now to go
Clutch
courtside as we
match should be
send you over to David
For
Aldridge
at
from the
least the
sideline.
last
David,
30
take it away.
seconds of the second quarter.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Magician.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Magician. And it's Mitchell Long in at the point guard. Rubio outside. Doncic left side. In the corner, it's Kleber. Porzingis trying to get free. Kleber with the bucket. 6 points for him.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 33 points for Magician. The Mavericks leading. Rubio outside. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Passes it to Finney-Smith. No good on the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Doncic comes with the double team. Porzingis with the steal.
Why did you pass it to Anthony who's right next to you like I literally pointed the
Third
direction
quarter here,
back?
over a minute and a half into it. Rubio finds
It's
Doncic.
broken, dude.
Woke loose.
Why didn't you pass it to
Here's
LeBron?
He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. James, the pass to Magician. Trying to get open is Davis. The shot's good from Magician. And the Lakers lead by 1. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Doncic passes to Porzingis.
Oh,
And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
Pass to Rubio.
man, if they sub me out.
That's tipped. Second shot opportunity.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
For Dallas, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Foul, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Napier in for Ricky Rubio. Carter Williams, the pass to Magician. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And the pass to Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass.
What are y'all doing?
Doncic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs.
Oh, no. LeBron does not need the ball.
All-around skill set. I mean, the defense having a real hard time containing him tonight.
Those plays can
Contact
make a difference
finisher. Get the
in a
fuck
game
off
like
me.
this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Napier. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Just a terrific all-around
was
scoring
scary.
effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they venture
Right.
outside the arc in the third quarter. Dallas moving the ball around. Doncic right side. Lets it fly from 18.
Whatever. You
Here's the
joking?
jump shot. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
It's just
Well,
letting
that
them
jump
make
shot
whatever
is
they
wet.
want.
Hold
They've
this,
got more
says
green lights
Doncic.
I've seen any
kind of
computer
airspace,
on Pro
he's
ever
knocking
get in my
that
life.
down.
Oh my God! Get this guy off of me, dude. Get this guy off of me, bro.
14 feet away. Powell pulls it in.
He set the
And
pick
so it's
for 2
Doncic with
seconds.
it. He brings it up for the man.
Another green light. That's their
Two-point
set.
game.
That's numerous green lights I've seen. That's all they're
Timeout
getting is
call
green
for
lights.
Lakers.
Green light, green light, green
You were
light, green
so
light. It's a
good at
fucking
such an
computer.
early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize
Turn the motherfucking
just
game
how
off.
far
Don't
the
bother
game
me,
could
man.
take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin.
I'll play the
I
same
think,
game over
at
and
a
over
summer
till-
basketball
I don't
camp
care.
at Miami of Ohio when some of the
It'll bother me,
campers,
bro. I got all
high
my
school
good
campers were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
And that one drops. Doncic has got 28 points for the game.
Doncic has a really nice feel for the court and the game, able to control the tempo because of it.
Outside Millsap.
God, that shit's so annoying. Give me the fucking ball already.
Here's Magician, guarded by Curry.
I said
Shot
set a
clock at
pick.
5. Passes it to Carter Williams.
There we go.
And
Finally give
another
us a
3 for the Lakers.
I called for a pick. He just
Defense
ignored
is
it. He
far
don't
too
care.
slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
I mean, God, LeBron, get on your fucking guy.
Brunson kicks to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
They've got
Boy,
so many
Doncic
green
showing you
lights
his
from a
competitiveness right
computer.
there
I've
with the
never
back
seen
exit
this
three.
happen
The
in
revenge
the whole time I played this game.
Pass to Carter Williams. Out left to the wing. Here's Magician. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Magician's got 46 points. Dallas has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
The minute I get off the court, they're going to give him a huge lead. A
Brunson
huge lead.
scanning the
I
floor.
guarantee it.
Porzingis
Fucking
to
shit
get
out of
free. And here we go. Here's Magician. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Fuck you.
Magician's got 48. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break games. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Dallas calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done is Magician.
Yeah, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Reed comes in for Michael Carter Williams.
Shit. Okay, you're gonna play it that way, huh?
Doncic. Great D that time from LeBron.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as
Boom!
difficult
Contact
as
finish. Get
possible.
the fuck off
And
me.
you know what, guys?
Behind
That
me,
will
in front of
pump
me,
him
get off
up
me.
because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Porzingis passes to Doncic. Outside Curry. Back to Doncic. The pass to Kleber. That 3 off the mark. Lakers leading by 3. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know,
Why,
guys, and
LeBron?
they're playing with a certain
Why did
amount
you
of
quit going to the
assurance
fucking
in their
hole?
game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Here's Magician. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
Well, we'll see if they have the awareness to realize that.
And stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the
Yes.
hoop.
Well, you look at Kuzma, the 27th overall pick in the NBA draft, guys. A multi-talented, confident forward with impressive skill and potential.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Take a break. 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Good, Kuzma. I was laughing at him. Okay. Laughing at him. Laughing at you, Kuzma. You gonna make it or what? Oh, shit.
And he's good on the second.
Well, let's hope I built us a tiny bit of a lead. To
Doncic with
keep
it. He has 31.
6-point lead. Let's see how
5-second
bad
differential
he
between the shot clock and the
I'm
game
gonna
clock.
keep going, see how bad
Brunson the
he is.
pass to Porzingis. Will it go? And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Another point here. Easy point. Take
Mitchell
your time.
Long passes to Reed.
Get a screen. What's up? There we go.
The
There
Pelican
we
shot
go.
from the wing. Reed's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
Loving the energy right now here in the 3rd quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us.
Yeah, let's see how
Here's
bad
Mitchell Long.
we lose the lead.
Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle.
Right now, 8 points.
Jalen Brunson out there with Ricky Rubio.
A chance here
And
to
it's
put it
Curry
2-point
in at
lead
the
with
small
next
forward.
possession. We
That's
started
the
off
lineup in the
with
game for
2
Dallas.
point, and
Here's
there we
Mitchell
go.
Long. That's good. And it's Millsap with the
Ooh-wee.
assists.
Hell
Mitchell
yeah.
Long's got the
Hop
first
up,
points
fuck
up on the
up,
board
fuck
here in the
up.
4th for the
Cool.
Lakers. Pass to Brunson. The baseline J. The shot that time, not on target. And the Lakers take it the other way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Porzingis kicks to Brunson. Outside Curry. Off target from outside.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Mitchell Long passes to Davis. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Mavericks trail by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
They get the rebound.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Here's Mitchell Long. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 15.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Kuzma against Rubio.
And always trying to cheat me.
Kuzma kicks to Reed.
Always trying to cheat me. It's okay, though.
Pass to Davis.
That's okay.
Over Curry. Terrence Davis missing.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Pass to Porzingis. Now Rubio. The pass to Kleber. And here's Brunson. Outside, Porzingis. Dallas, no good that time either.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Reed misses. Mavericks trail by 15. Can they get it? And it's Rubio getting it to go.
This is what Rubio gives you. Effort combined with skill. Able to finish through contact.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Checked in for Dallas. In just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, timeout called the Lakers.
I want the Mavericks to think about how bad they're losing. There's nothing, absolutely nothing they can do about it. I want them to know the fear of the magician. After I get my first ever 4P, I'll start calling myself the legend.
Lakers leading by 13. Pass to Magician. From deep. No good.
Close. BRB. Damn it. Oh, my fucking back. Killing me. I wish I could pop it somehow. Oh, that's not working. Oh, that didn't help. I tried to like stretch my back over my couch, the arm of my couch. That didn't work. Need a fucking chiropractor, I feel like, man. Need an adjustment.
Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Finney Smith passes to Kirk. trains it from 9 feet away.
And you know what? Sometimes you just can't stop Seth Curry. This guy is a solid scorer and a crafty one-on-one player.
Passes it to Mitchell Long. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Davis. They grab their own miss. Tries again, and he lays it up and in.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Here's Curry. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Mavericks trail by 13. Now, here's Rubio. Outside, Porzingis. Curry with a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Knocks it down, and the bucket from Magician.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team. Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
LeBron outside, floats it up for Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Dallas calls timeout. One guy has been getting it done as Magician.
And, you know, Kevin, he's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
Magician.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
To the right side.
What the?
Adebayo passes to Magician. Pass to James. Here's Magician. 4 on the shot clock. With the fadeaway. Goes back up. Here's Davis. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the
Pass
game. I mean, the
the
rebounding
ball,
has been very
bitch.
one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead.
Y'all see that moving pig he was just pulling? Can you do that? Like, is that legal? This motherfucker, this big ass motherfucker over here. Look at this big ass bitch over here. Look. Watch this big motherfucker right here. Look. He's gonna set a pickup right here. Watch. The whole time he's trying to move. Like, what the fuck?
To force of will.
Here's Finney-Smith. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
What? What foul? Bullshit.
And here we go. Coach's challenge
y'all.
happening right now. This
Bullshit.
one in regards
Fuck
to the
you.
personal foul.
This
Seeing
motherfucker's
that
pulling
was the
moving
right call.
screens and y'all ain't calling shit.
And I think when it comes to some of
Yeah,
the more
fuck that
difficult
shit.
calls to make,
Hell
personal
no.
fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's
Yeah,
really tough to
bullshit.
catch everything in real time.
What the fuck
The
was
wonders
foul
of
before?
technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
Look, he pushes him. Man, bullshit. That's bullshit. I don't give a fuck. I'm sick of this shit. This shit is stupid. Bullshit. They're not gonna.
And so the
overturn.
word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Fucking garbage, dude. That's cool. Y'all ain't winning nothing. You're not winning the championship. Cause I'm fucking winning them all. That's cool. Y'all should fucking cheat. That's cool. Got your
Here's
refs in
Kleba.
your pocket.
Now the pass to
That's
Finney-Smith.
cool.
Here's Ruby. Covered by LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Kleba, the pass to Porzingis. They get it again. Goes up again. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
You know, fellas, I like the aggressiveness Porzingis is showing on the glass. I mean, getting good positioning and using that big body when shots go up. That's why he's boarding.
Let me show you again. Real quick. Oh, ankle breaker, bitch. Oh, did you get tripped up there? Hold on. What happened? Whoa! Threw me off, man.
Well,
You can just see
Right,
the
yeah.
passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Rubio misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
and you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having
Get shit out of
everything
here,
going
bitch.
for them. Huge
Game
margin
over.
of victory for the Lakers.
Y'all ain't winning
They found a
shit.
great rhythm from long range.
Y'all ain't winning
Yeah, Kevin,
shit.
every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Magician.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Both free throws good from Rubio. Clark, take us inside the halftime locker room in the NBA.
Well, players typically just regroup individually. There may be some conversation between the players as a group, but then the coaches will huddle, evaluate what transpired in the first half, what adjustments need to be made, and then they'll communicate that to the team. And it's basically a time to rest and regroup for the players to adjust and strategize for the coaches.
Clark, do you think there's any videotape review in there, maybe showing players certain sets, certain schemes?
In this day and age, for sure, with the use of iPads and technology. If you go back to my time, there was no quick turnaround of video in the halftime locker room.
Right. I do know officials do that, too, in their locker room.
Was it me or was y'all's crowd a little fuller earlier? I don't... Let me check. Nah, y'all's crowd's always been this dense.
Doncic outside.
Y'all sells too much stuff out, huh?
That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. 35 points for Luka Doncic.
Attacking the defense with the pass there, Kevin. Rubio, the great vision. Then no hesitation on the delivery.
Shots good from Magician.
Fuck out of here.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Full court press, guys. Pressure these motherfuckers.
Rubio right side. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, catching the defender slightly out of position that time. Rubio takes advantage. Now goes to the line.
Y'all fucking lose. By 20 points.
And that one falls for Ricky Rubio. That one misses.
And you know, guys, when you watch Rubio, he's one of the most hyped international prospects ever. Scouts were right about his ability to manage the game, though.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Magician. Good. From three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which they're...
Stunned. They're so stunned they left.
What the matchup is, you never
Motherfuckers
expect
left.
a team to come in
That's
and
how
just
stunned they were.
cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
That'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. Thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And welcome back to the studio here on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with...
What's up, Shaq here. That was one of the best offensive performances I've seen this year. If you can keep it up, I might even give you one of my nicknames.
Hey, Shaq, I'm not mad at that. I'm going to try it, Shaq, man. Look, I'm going to keep trying to moving, you know what I'm saying? But as far as tonight, I think the key was staying aggressive. Once the ball's in my hands, my teammates are always encouraging me to attack. It's phenomenal to be with a group of guys that support each other like we do. And now, you know what that does? It helps us level up.
Level up. That might be your new nickname.
And that'll wrap...
Yeah. What's new? Nothing. Make any fucking changes, dumbass. Still can't do that shit. Unlock it Pro 2. I'm at Pro 1. Getting very many assists. 1, 2, 3. See, the Boots is about to school you, bruh. Dave is about to school you, bruh. I'm going Dave Dollar.
Don't do that, though.
Yeah, it's mellow. Yeah.
Nate, if you win this game, Team LD2K sweeps this thing 3-0, baby.
Let's go. And we're going to win the go shit. I got this. If I win, C-Web got to go on his page and say Nate Robbins the greatest in 2K. Yeah.
And vice versa. Yeah.
Yeah. Bet.
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem.
Let's go.
You bringing the Creek Freak too? He's on the Creek Freak bandwagon. I got beat you by more than 10. Hey. Oh, let's go, Dave Dollar. Fuck it. Fuck it. Hey, if I go up by
skyline of New Orleans. As beautiful. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Lakers. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, there's the Pelicans. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just a... Well, what a great attitude. He is a monster on defense. David, thank you. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then it's Magician. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Mitchell Long in at the point guard. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 guard.
And New Orleans, not the largest market, but a lot to like about living in the Big Easy.
Well, you just said Big Easy in New Orleans, and I saw Kevin Harlan's head whip over here because I know what he's thinking about. Food, baby.
That's right.
Food. But whether it's music, art, architecture, New Orleans has a tremendous culture.
The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, you look at the points they produced.
There we go, LeBron. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need. That's what we need, LeBron. Good shit, LeBron.
game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
To the middle. Hayes up top. Ingram outside. Just 5 on the clock. That shot, no good. Davis with some nice D. Here's Magician. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. We've got great athletes tonight, Brent. Much of this game we think will be above the rim.
This is going to be fantastic. I hope we get out into some fast breaks where these guys have an opportunity to get their feet together, rise up, and get the fan. Not only them getting up, Kevin, but the fans getting up out of their seats.
You and I will be getting up, though. We'll be standing up.
You for sure will be up.
Both free throws good from. Magician.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Ingram dishes the ball. Fires from deep. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Magician. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players, Kevin, playing today can do.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Davis against Ingram. The shot comes out.
Kev, I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
That shot's good from Magician.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Ingram kicks to Williamson. Ball, the pass to Hayes. Over Adebayo. The shot's good from Hayes.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Good. Woo! Magician's got 9.
Now, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Pelicans trail by 9. Ball, the pass to Williamson. Alexander Walker. No good that time. Great D that time from Magician. The drive by James. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Passes to Hayes. Out to the right wing. Kicks it to Ball. No good that time. Great D that time from LeBron. The shot's good from Magician. He's got 11.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Ingram with it. Picked up by Davis. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Lakers on offense. They've got a 13-2 run going. Good, nice play there from Magician.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game? Well, keep talking
Dominate.
a lot about Anthony Davis and the fact that when he was a young player, he played the point guard position, and then all of a sudden grew like 60 inches to play center position. You see that skill set show up now and again, but really what you're seeing now about AD is his maturity in the game, finding spots on the floor where he can absolutely be dominant and control any kind of offensive possession from wherever he is on the floor.
The shot's good from Magician.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. A 12-point game. Here's Ingram. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. And at Kentucky, Davis mostly an interior player, but he maintained Brent all along. He was capable of more than he showed in college.
There's no question about his skill set, and in the NBA, the opportunity, along with the transition of the NBA game, and especially the center position, he seems to be coming along at the appropriate time to show all of his wares off, Kevin.
Hart, the pass to Looney. And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Some changes for New Orleans. Jeremy Grant comes in for Williamson. And it's Holiday in for Ball. On defense, the Lakers. 10-point lead. Holiday with it. Misses the layup. It's Kuzma penetrating.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Stolen. To the paint. Here's Carter Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the left side wing. Here's Magician. And it's Looney with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Grant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Paul Millsap picks one up. And
Grant, a great job there of going into contact, not shying away.
And you see Jeremy Grant on this team. He means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
And the first one at the line is good. Early part of the season, Brent, did you take a while to get back in the swing of things, or were you ready to go out of the gates?
In order to stay in the NBA, Kevin, no, I could not do that.
Right, yeah.
I could not do that.
You played 14
I know,
years.
But I loved coming into training camp being in tip-top shape. It really was something I took a lot of pride in, is that
team swap here for New Orleans. The Pelicans shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And the free throw, no good.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid?
Woo, baby.
Paul Zion
Woo.
isn't a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Magician. And it's Victor Long in at the 1. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Hayes. And with Williamson, it's not just the obvious stuff that impresses you, Greg. It's the little things as well, the attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me, every time I see this young man, the eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, He always seems to pick it clean.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Mavericks lit up the floor. He finished with 70 points. And
Trying to get Williamson. That Zion guy. They don't have him no more. Yeah, they do.
he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And that one misses.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
And they've done a
All right,
great
y'all.
job knocking down those
That's a good one
long-range
right
shots
there.
here.
I think I'm gonna end it on that, and I'm gonna stream later today. Maybe not NBA, maybe just depends. But I'm gonna try to play some Halo tonight. Do some Halo, some more Halo campaign. I don't do much of that. I haven't done much. Try to get back on that for the weekend. The weekend stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just on the weekends. But we will catch y'all later. Peace.